Once upon a time, in a serene village nestled amidst lush green mountains, there lived a quiet man named Kai. Kai was unlike anyone else in the village. He had a gentle demeanor, soft-spoken words, and a heart full of kindness. But what set him apart the most was his ability to be extremely likable, even in his quietness. The villagers were a lively bunch, always bustling with laughter and chatter. They often wondered how Kai managed to be so likable without saying much. They decided to unravel the secret behind his charm. One bright morning, the village chief gathered the curious villagers in the town square. Today, he declared, we shall learn the wisdom of likability from our dear friend Kai, the silent sage. Kai stood before the eager crowd, his eyes twinkling with kindness. He began his tale. In a forest nearby, there was a mighty oak tree. It stood tall and proud, its branches reaching out to touch the sky. Yet, despite its grandeur, the oak tree was not well liked by the other forest creatures. They found its branches too imposing, its leaves too stiff, and its shade too dark. The villagers listened intently, wondering where Kai's story was heading. Kai continued, one day, a humble willow tree grew nearby. It was small, its branches drooping low, and its leaves delicate and swaying. The forest creatures flocked to the willow tree. They found comfort in its gentle shade, a refuge from the scorching sun. They admired its flexibility as it danced in the breeze. The villagers nodded in understanding, beginning to see the parallel between the two trees and Kai's own demeanor. Kai smiled and said, my friends, the oak tree represents those who are loud, imposing, and inflexible. They may stand tall, but they often repel the warmth of others. The willow tree, on the other hand, symbolizes those who are quiet, humble, and flexible. They may not grab attention, but they invite others into their presence. He paused, allowing his words to sink in. To be extremely likable, my dear villagers, one must be like the willow tree. In your quietness, be welcoming. In your humility, be inviting. In your flexibility, be open to others. The villagers pondered Kai's words, realizing that likability was not about being the loudest or most outgoing person. It was about creating a space where others felt valued and comfortable. Kai continued to share his wisdom with the villagers. He taught them the art of listening with genuine interest. When someone spoke, he encouraged them to listen not just to the words but also to the emotions behind them. He showed them that a kind smile and a nod could convey more understanding and acceptance than 100 words. As the days passed, the village transformed. People began to emulate Kai's gentle ways. They became more patient listeners and offered a comforting presence to those in need. The village radiated warmth and acceptance, making it a place where everyone felt valued and loved. One evening, as the sun painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, the villagers gathered around Kai once again. They thanked him for the invaluable lessons he had imparted. Kai simply smiled and said, remember, my friends, likability is not about being the center of attention, it's about being the heart of compassion. When you embrace the wisdom of the willow tree, you will find that your quietness becomes a magnet for genuine connections and lasting friendships. The villagers realized that Kai had not only taught them how to be extremely likable but had also transformed their entire village into a haven of kindness and understanding. And so, the village of Kai continued to thrive, not with loud voices and grand gestures but with the gentle rustling of leaves and the warmth of compassionate hearts. In their quietness, they found a profound power, the power to be extremely likable by simply being themselves. As time passed, the wisdom of Kai's teaching spread far and wide, touching the hearts of people in distant lands. The quiet man from the serene village became known as the Sage of Likability, a living testament to the fact that sometimes, in the gentlest of gestures and the softest of words, lies the most powerful form of connection and charm.